sleeping.
Alex Williams, are you getting moved down too? You are, my friend. I think you are. Yep.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Yeah, I don't know why I went here, Rush.
Yeah, I was like what?
I just wanted to see if Osiris had anything.
Nah.
I'm grasping at straws, dude. I need something to do.
We're at some Nightfalls with me.
So, buy Madden and join in on this
I don't know. Last night had me
franchise.
tempted. Last night had me tempted.
Players with Giants.
Yeah, right. I'd do that in a heartbeat. Although I would steal Eli Manning back from you and start him.
From other bacon.
Start him on the bench.
That's not what starting is. But nice try, Rush.
Aaron Clorn, let's go. All day.
Oh, kill all bounty. Yeah, I got 4 levels, and then I'm got all 4 obelisks to 11.
Perfect.
And then, so when is the tribute coming out to where we got to deposit that 5,000? Have they said?
Early February.
Early February.
It's called the
yeah,
Empyrean Foundation, if you ever see it on
Empyrean
the
Foundation. Okay, sweet. Got plenty of time for that. Control lock.
Gotta break Jameis Winston's rookie TD record right on this drive.
You have Winston now?
No, I'm about to break his record.
Oh.
With Haskins.
Oh. I would have put Alex Smith out there with a broken leg and made the next Greg Jennings video. Alex Smith. Earlier though, this whitey broke his fucking leg.
Great video.
I know. It's awesome.
And that massive hole I had at left guard has been shored up now too. We hear you.
Damn it, Bacon! Why'd you have to ruin it? No one was entering him for a reason, hoping he'd left.
I didn't want to.
Damn
I
it!
didn't want to hear any longer.
Okay. Just kidding. What's up? I'm just switching games now, dude. There's nothing to do on Destiny. I'm trying to grasp at straws right now.
Horrible.
Extremely tough.
Hey everybody,
Very
it's
hard.
the coach, and this is Monday Night
a while.
Football
Less than
on
that.
EA Sports.
Yeah, this is really easy.
Coming up,
Like
we'll see
25,
first-year quarterback
30.
Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys as they square off against the number 6 overall pick Daniel Jones
Yes.
and the New York Football Giants. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and
Well,
scores
truthfully,
from
I was
Sunday's
doing a
action.
lot of research
But for
today,
now,
and
it's
you would know this
Monday
if you follow
Night
Discord.
Football.
Um,
And to call the action,
just kidding.
here are Brandon
But
Gaudin
the
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in
the
East
actual
Orange,
quest
New
steps have to do a lot with unlocking the sundial and doing the Saint 14 missions. So people that have grinded out for the last month got the gun in about 30 minutes or less. People that didn't do that, like it was very hiddenly time gated. It was time gated, but not.
Last year's NFL rushing leader. And he's taken down, but able
Correct.
to slip across the 35.
And to the fact that, like, it took people 3 to 4 hours because you have to do all the introductory sundial and then do all of the Saint 14 stuff.
They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys
You know,
got
so
the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
no, and truthfully, I mean, you may have only had to do the first mission too. I'm not sure, but you know. Yeah, but you had to do something to the point where you couldn't just walk in and, you know.
Continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The hell are you getting?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm gonna do the before they go away, and I guess tomorrow.
Play fake to Elliott.
I'm going to do
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
what am I trying to say? The Frozen Wilds quests. What's that from? Game, whatever. Aloy?
The momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
No, I'm going to do, there's 2 that I got to knock out.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah.
Cooper. Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter.
Yeah.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
This guy's probably wondering when I'm ever going to join this class because I could not for the life of me.
Here's Prescott. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, his 4th.
True.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
I didn't get to do the last festival either, so.
Caught by Cobb. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Brandon,
What you just said was 18 hours straight of Monster Hunter with everything else going on. There's no way I was
A first down carry by Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. A first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like
wonder if you'll be able to get like
looked
test
like there was
armors.
an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's complete.
That's what, yeah. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm just curiosity.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Elliott. The tackle made by Eric Murray.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
From the 36.
Do you see that we're supposed to get awakened monsters too? Apparently they said. Don't know what those are.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
There's
Also,
so
how do you
many
play
things
this
to
game?
watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Moved back to the 10. They'll try.
Did you see there was like a ridiculous review for this game that somebody posted that said it's just like, I think it's very terrible that I have to walk around in this beautiful ecosystem, but all I'm told to do is torture monsters just to wear them.
Getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Yeah.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second.
Somebody literally, like, the top comment on Twitter was, the game's called Monster Hunter, question mark.
Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Prescott under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. B.J. Goodson. He's the culprit.
How many times did you have to do the quest to get the amount of tickets for the armor? Remember?
They decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. A first down throw.
2 out of 3 focuses. What the hell does that mean? Something like that. Oh.
Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. Sacks are growing.
Make one.
I think it's stupid.
This is second and long. Here's Elliott.
So what is it real quick? So this one I'm doing right now with Stidge is for armor.
22 yards there, a first down.
Got it.
Always a lot of great storylines when the Giants and Cowboys get together. And, of course, one everybody was buzzing about, the great young running back, Zeke.
Really cool. You'll look on the internet for Monster Hunter stuff, but God forbid you log on to Discord and be a part of it.
You realize how big they are. Zeke at 228 pounds, Saquon 233 pounds. A bright future in the backfield for both of these franchises.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On second and 11 now. Prescott, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Prescott from the gun. Complete to Jason Witten. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33.
And also, I'm like 4 Hunter ranks away from 125.
Here's the field goal unit on now.
So, like,
trying to get 3 before halftime. They'll put it down right at the 40. So
maybe I'll just start grinding out Monster Hunter while I wait. It should be the quest to get another set of tickets. I think it's the Gold Raytheon and the Silver Rathalos, all both in the same quest.
Start the third quarter. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott.
And then I might jump around in the Guiding Lands because there's rumors to be new stuff coming out in the Guiding Lands too.
It's a gain of 12 and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to make a lot of tackles.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Got it.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this.
But do they look the same or no? They're different.
Pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch.
And if I build the Shield Weaver armor set, I need to build the light bowgun.
Yes.
I know. I hate those.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
I'm a melee.
That's going to wind up.
You can say whatever you want. I'm a melee.
Yards on first down. Now on second and 13.
Yeah.
Prescott.
Ooh, maybe I'll.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16. Well, if you're going to give him that kind of time, he's just going to shred you.
You might as well put a sofa out there for him. I mean, that's unbelievable.
Touch him
because
out.
I don't care who you are in coverage. With that amount of time, someone's going to shake free, and he's going to be able to throw the ball with a whole lot of confidence.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control
Boz
the
has been
football,
looking for you.
You control the clock and impose your will on the defense.
He also texted you on Discord.
Yep.
We know.
Had you.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. And
Because he muted it.
Because you hate fun.
Passes now for Dak. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And now he'll tuck it and run. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second.
Come here.
First throw now for the backup Manning. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this
He is not.
quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
He gets to play 3 games in a row because
starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys
play my one game.
here to begin quarter number 4.
I have a bye week next week.
On first down, Blunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line.
Actually, he's looking at my
It's a
phone.
loss of 4 on the first down play.
Plays Sotor.
Again, here's Blunt. There's the
What are you here
stiff
for?
arm. A tough running, but not a ton to show for
Knights
it.
of
They stop and
Knights of
shove
the
it
Old
to take
Knights of the Old Republic.
3 yards on the pickup there. They've got it back to
MMO.
3rd and 10.
Oh, I thought you said Sotar.
Now a play fake. Manning.
It's Kotar.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
So that's
It's
okay. That's.
incomplete.
I was like, okay,
The
I know what that
coverage
is.
strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
Well, it's just the
his
Old
outlet
Republic.
man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone.
Okay. Sorry, I am tracking it.
And New York set to take the field. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
I figured you'll get it eventually.
They'll run on first down. Blunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kareem Martin up to make the tackle. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
All right, guys, way to go. He's limping. Let's go catch him because you died 4 times. So try to kill him. I bet you will all die.
We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that
Please put down a trap and let's catch him.
during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Again, it's Elliott. to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So we're still going to fight. It's a terrible plan.
Manning to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down.
Come on, set.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, Blunt. Blunt rumbling with a 1st down and more. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as AJ. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll begin here with Blunt. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more.
Finally, someone realized what they needed to do.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now a carry for Blunt. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Cowboys, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will... Players have contracts that are about to expire. Re-sign them so you don't lose them to free agency. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Shoot, I can't even build the Storm Slinger yet. That's funny. Alright, I need one more blue gleam. No clay.
Can Zeke deke again? It's the coach. This is...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
They'll run with Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 13 carries, 124 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Prescott now. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the 2 teams last year, he was...
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Throwing, Prescott. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. LeGarrette Blunt, his 3rd touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Prescott looks to throw on first. It's caught. Cooper. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Now Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Let's go! Let's go!
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Check, check. Watch the foot. Watch the foot.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. His throw caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Just killing monsters, cause it's fun.
his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I hope Peter doesn't get mad at me.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Prescott on first down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Prescott. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Completes it to Jason Witten. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Prescott yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. As his... So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Prescott to throw it. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, 2nd most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
3rd and long for Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On first down, it's Elliott. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Here's Prescott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Off the play fake, Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. 25 yards that time.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll run it here with Blunt. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Anthony Barr in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the
He is
Cowboys
weak
in
against
possession of
Dragon.
football
Okay,
here as we
man.
get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now Blunt. 3 yards won't
Nice
be
move
enough
to over
here
to
as that'll
sprint
bring up
now.
4th down.
They finally add a sprint
They
button back.
won on 2 fronts there, so to speak.
No,
Not only they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds.
You
and
can
stop
only
the clock.
sprint.
Yeah, they won. The
You're
offensive
playing
guys lost because they wanted to
free to
stand
play
and have that clock
on cheat
run,
level 10.
force you to use timeouts instead.
If you pay,
defense
but if you pay for the subscription, you can sprint from level 1.
There, that gives him a little cushion and makes
Oh, interesting.
So now we're in the final minute of the game of the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They start on the ground here with Blunt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, Blunt. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 3rd down, Blunt. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain.
Face mask. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down now, Blunt. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Actually, yes, I saw Star Wars today, so we can talk about that now.
Oh, you can. Okay, good. Good, we can. Good. I was so close to telling you all about Palpatine that you have no, like, it was scary how close I was. Like, I was seconds away from being like, oh, but you know, with this new stuff that came out where Rey and Palpatine, and I was like, oh my god, he hasn't seen it yet. I would have killed myself if I ruined that for you.
I'm not that surprised by it because like every Star Wars channel that I follow on YouTube is like was saying that beforehand anyway.
Right.
Before it even came out, so I wasn't that surprised by it.
I know, but still,
I'm more like annoyed by it though, like that they did that, made her a Palpatine. Because it's like you could, that just solidifies it more that these 3 movies were not planned out. They were 3 separate movies that had to find some way to fit together.
I think the first and 3rd ones were relatively planned out. But then when they decided to, like, switch directors for the middle one...
Yeah, that's
what I feel like happened, because that's what it seems like.
That's for sure how it feels, is that it was not planned out between, like,
J.J. Abrams and...
but like J.J. Abrams like didn't like what the other guy did, so he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it the way I wanted to do it anyway. It's like,
yep, I'm gonna bring it back and still kind of make it make sense, but also make it like what I want. So which is just, by the way, just such a J.J. Abrams thing to do.
Oh, 100%, but just like even then, it's like I wasn't a fan of like the. Because for me, like I'm very much like old school. Like I'm rereading the Darth Bane trilogy right now.
Yes. Yep.
That movie just spat in the face of those books. It annoys me. It just spat in the face of what the Rule of Two was. In Legends, it annoys me.
But truthfully, the Rule of Two was... I mean, there were Sith times where there was no such thing as the Rule of Two, like when there was the Sith Academy and everything like that.
Oh yeah, like
back in the old days.
Oh yeah, but because he's the one who said that. Hey, the Rule of Two. One master, one apprentice, one to embody the power, and one to crave it.
Yeah.
And I'm also right now fully immersed in reading this book.
No, dude. I've read all of the Legends books, so you're completely fine. Like I am the biggest person that was mad when they were going to create a movie canon and not continue with the Legends, where it's Ben Solo when it really should be Ben Skywalker and Janna and Jason and Anakin and like.
Yeah, I got you. So like, I've not gone a lot into the Legends like post.
Oh, I dove into
Jedi?
it. Man. I freaking. Oh, I loved it.
I've mostly gone back.
Yu Sang Vong Invasion. I mean, I can go everything.
Yeah, like so for me, like I've mostly gone back to Old Republic and
The Rise of Darth Caedus, which is actually Jason Solo.
Right.
That's what Kylo Ren is kind of based off of, and Rey is loosely based off of Janna.
Right. Yeah, but it's like the whole.
Nothing on the scoreboard.
There was no hinting. Like my biggest thing is like if you're gonna have like some big reveal show up in like a third movie or something like that, or later in a movie even, have breadcrumbs you can see like so you can go back and like, oh hey, there it is. Well, if I would have known the whole time, there it is. There's nothing like. Oh, there's nothing. Like, it's right there. Here's where if you actually knew or beforehand, and then here's the breadcrumbs that she's a Palpatine. No, it's just like, hey, all of a sudden here at the end, she's Palpatine. And Palpatine's alive.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
And I think, honestly, a lot of that was they were also trying to deal with the Legends crowd, because Palpatine comes back in post-Jedi. You know, so it was kind of like, hey guys, Palpatine's back. We're not that far from the books as you thought we were. I was like, alright, relax.
They want to make sure they get him there.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a second and long. On second and 15 now. Prescott going right side. He has Witten. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion.
All I could think about during the movie though was go for Papa Palpatine. Every time he like came on the screen.
Couldn't turn it into much more.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. A first down throw for Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he's brought down, but not
Tails
before
off.
he
Hell yeah,
reaches
baby.
the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one, and that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. Jason. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. On second down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I didn't hate it.
Will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I can't say
Here's what I'm saying. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a fun time at the movie. I'm glad this new trilogy is over and that they don't have to sit there and like pander to the old school people. They can finally create new Star Wars content. Because that's essentially, I mean, didn't they admittedly come out and say, we're like, hey, we're just trying to tie up all the other characters. All 3 of those characters are gone now. Luke, Leia, and Han. They're all gone. Now they can do their own thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, I mean, Disney knows how to do it. They have people that know how to do it. Mandalorian is an outstanding example.
Yeah, but it's like they don't know how to
create their own original story.
Yeah.
Well, no, they did. Well, it's weird. I feel like some people do. Like, for example, Jon Favreau. He knows what to do. He's doing great.
He's done that with so many other things at the same time, though. Like, he needs to be put up for being one of the greatest directors, really, at this point.
He really does. Director, producer. I mean, he's got his hand in everything, and he's a great actor.
Yeah, right.
I mean, a great supporting actor. He ain't gonna get any leading roles, but he's producing and directing, so who cares?
Right.
I mean, who didn't love Happy in the freaking Iron Man trilogy? Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Who didn't love the freaking, and all the comedies he played in too, where he's just like the bumbling, like, for example, one of my favorite comedies of all time, I Love You, Man, where he's literally just the hot girl's husband. It's like, okay, but he's outstanding in it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's, I don't know. It's thinking about it now. I don't know if Abrams was the right choice to direct.
I think Abrams was the right choice if he did all 3. I've also, I don't know if this is true, but did you see that like Reddit thread where apparently like creative control was essentially taken away from JJ for like the entirety of Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
I really hope that wasn't
they were gonna
true. But
talk about, because they're talking about like how there was supposed to be there was a cut of the film that explained more of how Palpatine was still alive.
I think, didn't JJ do, like, his initial cut was like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
That movie was only 2, not even. Because I think he said he wanted to make it 2 separate movies.
Yeah, but then, like, no, because George always said 3, so they went with 3. Like, that's not the right.
But I mean, okay, then allow it to be 3 hours. Like, JJ didn't fight on that one. He was like, okay, sounds good. You got it, whatever. I'll make it one movie, but it's going to be one of those Lord of the Rings 3-hour movies. Hope you're okay with it. And then they weren't. And then they... I mean, I hope most of that's not true, because that would suck, because it really seemed like the other version was going to be better, where it even explained more of Finn's force sensitiveness. Because that's what he wanted to tell Rey.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
they were talking about how the cut of the movie actually had him using the Force when they were attacking the Star Destroyer. Instead, they freaking CGI'd a BB-8 opening it, and it kind of looked a little... I mean, looking back on it now, it kind of looked stupid, BB-8 opening it.
Yeah.
And now you know why. Because BB-8 wasn't supposed to open it.
That disappoints me even more.
I know. And if what J.J. Abrams said was true, how he wanted to deal right by the series, it sucks that Disney kind of just, effed him over on it, if you will. It's much easier for me to be okay with a director screwing up. But the studio that now owns my favorite movie and franchise of all time is now cutting corners just to make profits. It kind of blows.
Yeah.
If that's the case. Again, there's two sides to the story, and the truth is probably somewhere in between, like with most things, but still.
Yeah, it still sucks.
Mm.
Yeah, because thinking back, like that is annoying that they never that was never explained and went through. Hey, why is Finn force sensitive?
Right. And I mean, that could have been a really big reveal. Instead, everybody left that scene thinking, oh, does Finn love Rey? Because that's kind of weird.
Right.
It was never, oh, guys, he's force sensitive.
Like, oh shit, yeah.
Like, whoa, that's awesome. But now, it literally makes no sense at all. Because it was also never addressed later in the movie.
Yeah.
There's something I have to tell you. Okay.
Every casual person like, oh, he loves her. Like,
yeah, oh wow, he loves her. Okay, cool. Oh, now he doesn't want to tell her. Got it.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Like, I've seen some stuff from the actors and stuff saying like they were annoyed by that stuff too, though.
Catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
like
against man.
And for the third time,
double he seemed pretty upset, like about the cut and everything.
So
he pretty much came out, didn't he? Him or J.J. Abrams came out and said the big reveal was not that he loved her. The big reveal was that he was force sensitive. It's like...
So we are in the second
And honestly, you didn't even have to expound on that much more
No.
in this movie, because if your plan is to make another trilogy with these characters as the main ones, then you explain it in flashbacks there. You know what I mean? Like, why did we have to finish everything right away?
Let it breathe a little bit and let your expanding universe stuff, your books that you've been doing actually well with.
Think to last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating
I've not actually read the newer books, but everything I've heard about, like Aftermath series and Thrawn and everything, it's been really good.
Take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Cowboys going to use their second
I'm
timeout.
actually going through and watching Rebels for the first time right now, and that's been really good. I didn't realize how good that was.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Brady never quite sure what to say.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 24. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second and 10, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Marr able to put this one through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the football
they're talking about the
25-yard line as this
their next trilogy is going to be set in the Old Republic. So.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, that goes.
Yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action here on first down. It's caught by Garcon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger. And nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Perry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup. So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. 1st and 10. Now Prescott looking deep in the direction. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there. A big one. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tracy Walker. Cooper was the target there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Jeez, these blueberries that I'm on this fight with.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted,
they've died.
Keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Thankfully, it's like one of those crazy feint missions where like you can feint 10 or 11 times, but just like they just...
And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott from the gun. Cooper's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Pierre Garçon. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up.
Oh, and my boy,
Quarter, they felt like they needed the
Haskins is getting up there.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
What's his overall now?
So now this
79
offense
overall.
will take over, and they will have the football
look at that.
at their own 20-yard line. Prescott on 1st down. Caught by Cobb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken
Throw
down.
under pressure up.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Just that is a change the game a lot.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him
Well,
because
that guy feinted a final time, so we literally didn't complete it, and that was a wasted 20 minutes.
Pass is intercepted.
Plus
Time today. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys... So for Detroit, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on. Players have contracts that are about to expire. Re-sign them so you don't lose them to free agency.
Got the 80 overall. Haskins.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. I gotta see who got to play of the week last week. It's not showing up.
He is 3 to blast. Ooh. We gonna blow him up.
That pass for 400 more yards than Cam is right now. the rookie QB. Oh yeah, he's thrown a lot more interceptions than I have. He's thrown 15, I've thrown 8. He's on track to be Jameis Winston. Cam here? Yeah, Cam's here. What was this color rush? I still wish the Bengals color rush. I hate that it's all white. But I wish they did the helmets as all white. Change the helmet from orange and black to the white and black. That looks so awesome. So we're watching the first game that they used the color rush ever. It was red and green. What was even funny though is that, like, afterwards people were like, I'm colorblind, I can't see red and green. I'm like, oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's no good.
How did you do that? mask.
We crushed that guy. Oh, that was awesome. $13 minutes. Nice. Oh.
Oh shit, Cam's down. Cam is down.
Oh boy, Cam is down.
The Lions.
He just wants to lose to his favorite team.
Right. Ooh, 24-13.
Because what, when you guys play those games, you straight sim the defense, right?
Yeah. Face mask. I see, because it's... You got straight smoked. 41-23 is the final. Damn. What happened?
Probably just the typical Cowboys good luck.
Right. I'm keeping the Jets in this game. That's way too many interceptions. In the red zone.
Boom. Another nice kill. This one took a little bit longer, but that's okay. Not all of them are going to be freaking 8-minute hunts. Two again, okay.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Now I get to play his Lions.
I can't believe he lost. That's crazy. Dude, the door's open, man. Now if you beat him...
Right? Like, that's the...
Wonder how Shadow and those other goobers are doing at the early raid.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always...
I mean, he asked me, he's like, would you like to do a Leviathan? I'm like, not right now, man. There's so much other stuff I need to do. I mean, why would... Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Did you ever play with Ballin's Bane at all? John?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe?
He was in the clan that was before Honor the Thunder. Or, sorry, before Unsung Heroes, Honor the Thunder. And he was the leader of it, but then he stopped playing, and that's what caused me to branch out and create my own.
Gotcha.
Well, he started playing again, and he was asking me about possibly him and his brother Scout, who's in our clan, are going to try and ask their wives for a day off in like the middle of January to just play Destiny. And just like he asked me, he goes, hey, do you think you'd be able to get 4 people? And we can do like some of the D2 raids. I was like, yeah, absolutely, dude. So he's going to let us know about that. It'll be fun if we end up doing that.
Oh, nice.
He's like, which ones would you pick? I was like, well, you know, for ease and coolness and stuff like that, I was like, I would probably do Last Wish, Scourge of the Past, just because even though it's quick, it's really cool. You know, you can use your sparrows anywhere. It's the first time in a raid, all that stuff. And then probably Garden of Salvation. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll ask my brother about that. I was like, all right, cool.
Garden.
Well, no, absolutely. No, but I said, I was just like, and he goes, well, why? And I said, Garden and Last Wish are both beautiful. Completely new areas you've never ever been before. And then I said, and the same kind of goes for Scourge, but I just think it's revolutionary in the mechanics and the scope of the arena.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. I was like, Crown of Sorrow is very linear and also very hard. Like, it's not one we can just quickly do. And then I was just like, and also, I mean, honestly, right now, you guys are getting back into, you know, D2 and stuff, so why would we play any of the Year 1 raids first? You know, let's get you some loot that you'll be able to use, and it'll be fun.
Right.
Instead of, you know, hey, cool, I got an Eater of Worlds emblem. Neat, you know?
Right. Granted, that is a really easy raid.
What's up?
Granted, Eater is a really easy raid.
Well, yeah, if he wanted to do any of them, I would say, hey, let's do Eater, because I would rate it as we would do Eater first, then we would do regular Leviathan, and then last would be Spyro Stars.
I still haven't done Spyro Stars.
It's okay. No, I mean, we'll do it. It's very, very easy now, probably. Like, the DPS and staying alive is going to be relatively easy, but...
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was just, I mean, I think I have 3 regular completions of it, and then 1 prestige, and then I was just like, that's it. Why would I ever want to do any more than that? You know, I got everything I wanted from it. Oh, fudge.
Right after the raid came out, everyone's like, yeah, we beat it one time and fuck that raid. Never doing it again. Like, yeah. Got it. Everyone hates it.
Yeah. I mean, I love every part of it, but the boss fight. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, like, I wouldn't say I hate the raid, but it's also... It's the boss fight.
Oh, yeah.
But that's also the same reason I don't like doing Crown. Because if you don't have a good team for the boss fight, you're never going to be able to do it. You know, that's one of those where you need to have your A team if you want to complete it.
I don't know why, because it's not that bad of a.
It's I agree. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Everything's always the same, really. Like it doesn't. Things don't change. That one.
Agreed. But for some reason, people can't do that. Juggling, what I've noticed is the raids where people only have to do one or two things, they do fine at. But when they have to juggle two or three things, that's where it just hits the fan. Think about it. Last Wish. You know, aside from, I know we cheesed the boss, but again, you have one thing to do, DPS, and then you gotta jump up perfect. You know, freaking Scourge of the Past. You know, you need to grab your ball and take it to where I tell you to do it, and then we stand here for damage. Okay. And then you can kind of see that people get a little confused because they forget how to do damage sometimes, because you just added that third thing they have to do. Then you go to Crown of Sorrow, where you need to manage crystals, kill ogres, and also manage your buff, and now their heads explode. And that's the same thing with the freaking final thing of Spire of Stars. We have to do this, everybody has to touch the ball, then you have to send somebody up into space, they have to blow up a ship, you have to tell them which ship to blow up, oh my god, you know, you missed it, all the while ads are trying to kill you. You know, it's just,
right.
Come on. You know, it's not that hard. Like, if you can talk and shoot, but a lot of people don't talk and shoot.
Because that's how I feel with, like, Garden. I feel like Garden's really easy.
Garden is so easy, bro. It's so easy. You're not wrong.
Really
You're not the only one that thinks that. Yes.
It's a really easy raid, but it's a really fun raid. Like that's why like I stress doing it so much, and that's why I laugh at everybody who doesn't want to do the boss. Sorry.
I always want to do the boss, but you also got to remember, I've been with so many teams where we're in the boss for 3 hours. I don't want to do that. Yeah. That's why I said that whenever you want to do one late at night, hit me up. If you don't mind doing it on PlayStation, let's go find an LFG group and let's finish it in literally less than an hour. You know what I mean? You saw what we did with Craig's. Do you remember when it was me, you, Craig, Schmitty, Dan, and Otto? We did that whole raid in 47 minutes. It's not hard.
Shit, our first completion we got.
Yes.
Blatant. Like, it was easy.
It's not hard. And also, I don't know how to fix this. I'm trying to wrestle with ideas, but maybe it's just, you know, it's not as popular or it doesn't mean as much, but the want for people to raid has gone severely down in each expansion. Like, we did Last Wish 40 times. Great. We did freaking Scourge of the Past. I've got 30 completions on Scourge. Crown of Sorrow. I think I have 15. Garden of Salvation. I have 7. And it's not for lack of trying. I'm always putting a garden every single week in the freaking Discord. You know, so it's just, I'm trying to figure out how to solve that issue, but I haven't figured it out yet.
People got stuck on, like, I can still do these old raids to get good loot. Fuck, I'm just to do those old raids. I'm not gonna try and learn something new.
Yeah, I just don't know, man.
Like, oh, there's too many things to do. I like too much for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hope I don't want to do that raid because Carl always yells at me.
I mean, if that's the case, then freaking grow up.
Right.
But still, I understand that. Sometimes I can be a bit... But it's because I know how easy it is.
It's so easy. Like, there's a reason why I go every week, or it's been almost every week and go on LFG and get a garden done because it's easy.
Yeah. You got to start throwing me bones when you go do that.
Yeah.
I want to go do those with you. I just want the pinnacle gear, you know?
Oh yeah,
like you said, it's a fun raid, but it's been bogged down for me because goobers don't know how to do it. It should really be fun, and it's not for me right now. Well, I shouldn't say that. It is a lot of fun. I just hate the freaking final boss because nobody can do it.
Yeah, like I've not had those like horrible experiences except for like the few when I've joined in with like people I knew when I joined in, like, oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Like I know that going in, so I know where I can try and who I need to try and cover for.
Yes. Right. And honestly, most of the time when you come in for us, we've lost our weak link. You're there, and we do it first or second run.
Oh yeah, so I'm just like, what was your guys' issue? Like,
yeah.
Who did I replace? Oh,
yeah,
got it. What role what role am I filling in? Okay, no worries, whatever. It doesn't matter.
That's the other thing too. God, I hate when people are just like, I did this, so I need to do that. Well, you need to, like, really? Come on, man. We need to be able to do all parts.
That's what, like, every time I join an LG group, it's like, alright, I've done every part of this. What part? You guys pick what you want, and then I will go from there.
See, dude, I would love that so much. Like, you and me go into an LFG, and some other guy's running it, and he's just like, hey, Taps, I need you to take second base. I need you to shoot his eyeball. I need you to play Gambit. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, like, it's not, it's like...
Tell me what to do.
Because it's just like, everyone just calls it like, hey, I want this, I want this, I want this. So I don't say anything until it's like, alright, so what's left?
Yeah,
got it, I'm doing that thing.
You got it, let's go.
I'm calling first team, second team, first team. Like, alright, so I'm going second team, got it, so...
Mm-hmm.
So it just like... I just chill out and I just go with the flow whenever I do one of those raids.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I'm having a close game with the Lions right now.
Oh, God. Are they good or something? What's the record?
I don't know what the record is, but... It's 23-21. Me.
Oof.
In the fourth. Running back by committee this game. I'm finding my butter plays.
Nice.
Issues that need a butter plate in the red zone. Because right now I am when like my red zone is like Ohio State during against Clemson. Non-existent. There we go. Should seal the game. Yeah, buddy. Smith's about to come back. Doesn't matter though. I'm still streaming.
He's nuts, man.
No, but like, he's not doing anything. He walked away and...
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down.
Cowboys D-line so damn good. I mean, O-line so damn good.
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On first down, it's Elliott, and now running.
Damn.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Now you're playing.
Take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You're streaming so I can hear myself on your stream.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Now they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
The run by Elliott, a good one on first down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
95 Juke. Jesus Christ.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. On first down, it's Elliott, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Now the longtime Patriot. It's LeGarrette Blount. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Prescott to throw this time. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end.
This has actually been quite fun tonight.
After 1-7-0.
Just a Monster Hunter?
Yep, chilling with you, playing some Monster Hunter.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Elliott. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
You guys
Give
are
him 10
so
there, good
good.
enough for a Cowboy first down.
This is not good.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think
Now,
you got the plays that are going to
I've gotten,
but when you actually get out
the itch to play Monster Hunter more now, so when there's nothing to do on Destiny, I'll just jump on this and go do their endgame stuff. There's a lot of guiding lands and stuff. It's like an ever-evolving world that when you go into these lands, like whatever you do raises the level of some areas and lowers the level of others. So certain monsters appear and disappear. So there's really there's cool things you can do in there. And they're supposed to be releasing a whole bunch of like new guiding lands areas coming up soon.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. The drive starts with a handoff to Blount. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, mute Cam's chat.
Mute Cam's chat?
I mean, like his stream.
That's complete to Cobb.
I'm hearing double.
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Completes it to Jason Witten. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And actually, there's a new set of challenges that come on Fortnite tomorrow, so I may check those out.
First down carry by Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun with the new map on Fortnite and just playing Rumble.
We pick it up, second quarter.
Although they did add some challenges, dude, get this. They're called stretch challenges, alright? And you played a few of them, and then you prestige them. Like, so once you finish all 7 of the challenges, you get 7 harder challenges. Prestige challenges. More experience points, stuff like that. Well, they added a new medal system. So if you get like 200, you get assault specialist.
I threw that to Witten.
And then, so what one of the challenges is get 10 assault specialists. So, you have to play 10 matches and get 250, whatever. And then it was like, another one was like, deal 10,000 total damage, which isn't that bad. Well, I prestiged them all. You ready to hear what these prestige challenges are?
Okay.
Deal 250,000 total damage. Get 250 assault specialist medals. Meaning you have to play over 250 games to get them. And then it's outlast 10,000 people. They're just ridiculously stupid. I'm like, well, this is a bummer. I won't be prestige these. But the cool part is they don't reward any type of like cosmetic or anything. They just reward experience points. So it's like, cool, I don't feel bad not doing them because I'm not going to miss out on it. I already finished the battle pass for this season and stuff like that, so I don't need anything.
Bacon, did you see my result of the Lions game?
Yeah, I did. Way to lose to your favorite team, dude.
Blown out.
I got killed.
I was asking
games where you just couldn't win.
He was playing a close game against the Lions. Are the Lions good this year in your franchise or something?
They were like 6-4.
They are, okay.
I'm killing the Patriots right now, though. In Foxborough.
Dude, I'm getting the Monster Hunter bug again.
I was charging my headset while I wasn't talking.
Oh, okay. I'm just
saying,
getting the Monster Hunter bug again.
That's cool.
I just needed something to get excited about, because right now, not that Destiny's in a bad place, but You know, the moment I get 970 on everything, it's like I'm only going to be playing when there's new stuff. You know?
Yep.
And to help you guys out, and then, you know, the random things that I want to get done. I mean, my season pass is already at 100. Like, I don't even need to get on and do bounties. Very odd feeling.
The interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta. That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
The two Bacons on a collision course for week 17.
That's what it seems. I just told him
it could actually mean something.
You guys both win out. And then by week 17, I mean, that's going to be a division win matchup right there.
Well, I still have to lose a division game. I guess if I lose it to Bacon.
That's what I'm saying, exactly.
But what would the tiebreaker be, though?
Isn't that point differential then?
I'm winning that right now.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody look up what the tiebreaker is.
Okay, well, I'm fighting a monster and both of you are in football games, so we'll have to wait a second. Okay. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, come on, Dak.
Oh, no, you know what it is? It'll be head-to-head record, but you guys will both be 1-1 against each other, so we'll have to go to
the second tiebreaker.
No, the third tiebreaker. His first tiebreaker is divisional record. You guys win out.
The division champion with the best record. Second best record, third, fourth.
Wait, are you looking it up?
What? I'm gonna try to look up right now.
Well, you have 2 losses. I only have 1.
But I'm saying if I beat you,
win out and he beats you.
I don't know, I'm just being a dick.
I know you will both be 14-2 with a 5-1 divisional record, and you'll be 1-1 against each other, so you can't even do the head-to-head.
2 clubs, so it's head-to-head, and best won-loss tied percentage in games played within the division. Best win-loss tie percentage in common games. Best win-loss tie percentage in games played within the conference.
Oh,
strength of victory. Strength of schedule. Combined ranking among conference teams in points scored and points allowed. Jesus.
I mean, truthfully, the funny part is if you guys both end at 14-2, you will be going to one of those absolutely crazy tiebreakers.
Yeah, like it gets down to the best combined ranking among all teams in points scored and points allowed, best net points in common games, best net points in all games, best net touchdowns in all games. Coin toss. I love it gets all the way down to just coin toss.
Hold on though, there was a record against common teams. So if the Lions are one of your common teams,
ooh,
you beat the Lions.
Check.
I just don't know if that's what common teams means. That's what it means to me without knowing the definition.
Right.
Who did he lose to? Who else did he lose to?
That's right. I didn't see who I lost to.
You lost to the Cowboys, and you lost to.
First down, Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw is Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over first and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
But
and that is incomplete. Took a shot there.
I think that Mutt is required for trophies.
Finally, a good play there defensively.
Fuck Mutt.
Deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And just
I know I have 2 division losses because of the fucking stupid overtime bullshit.
Oh, well then there you go. Right now,
So, no.
both offenses have been
I'm running up the score here, Bacon, so points scored is a tiebreaker.
well, no, right now he would have to lose. You would have to lose another division game, Bacon. Because if you guys are tied, he'll be 4-2 in the division, and you'll be 5. Because his first game was a divisional loss in overtime.
Yeah.
To who? The Giants? No, I beat the
No,
Giants.
the Eagles.
Ah, the Eagles.
It was a stupid overtime thing where it didn't.
Yeah, I remember.
It's caught by Garcon. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. 9 yards on the play and a first down. Prescott on first down. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
You ready for the NFC Offensive Player of the Week? It's Dak Prescott.
You're just running it because you're just throwing it.
Whatever, you watching the stream?
Yeah.
Not throwing it deep every play. Are you watching this? I mean, I'm taking a lot of shots. Not every play.
The second half, when you're just running up, it's just every play you're doing.
Hey, 75% completion, 6 touchdowns. Numbers don't lie, buddy. The Patriots fall to 4-7
this week. Well, it's probably going off. It's probably going off their overall over their last, updates every week. I mean, they've been.
Oh yeah.
They started off 8-0, and then down the stretch they went 4-4, and then lost their first playoff game. I mean, their overall can't be heading in a positive direction.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I have the most points scored in the NFL.
You know?
Yep.
Because that game alone put you over probably. By how much?
Okay, don't discount the fact that I scored 55 points. Or whatever it was. Points per game, I'm up by 3.6 against the Browns. Up by 3.3 against you. The total points? You have the best defense in the division. The least amount of sacks. The least amount of interceptions. The least of points against. Best rush defense, best pass defense.
Yeah.
You have a better third down percentage than me. You go out on 4th down a lot. Wow. I get 75% on 4th downs. You have 57. That's. I mean, hey. You haven't gotten a 2-point conversion. I have 2 out of 3.
I'll go for it.
I have 31 red zone touchdowns in 37 attempts. You have 34 touchdowns and 45 attempts. Ooh, this is an interesting stat. I have allowed 37 defensive red zone trips and 20 touchdowns. You've allowed 23 defensive red zone trips. A lot less, but 14 touchdowns, which is not that much less.
Percentage is still lower. Yeah, dude, with McCaffrey and Cam Newton. You fucking track me over here.
Right now in the award races, Dwayne Haskins is #1 for MVP.
Oh, is he?
Coach of the Year, Jay Gruden. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Dwayne Haskins Jr. Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Dwayne Haskins. Best QB, Dwayne Haskins. Best running back, Zeke. Best wide receiver, Amari Cooper and Terrence Williams are in the top 5. Best offensive line, 3 of the top 4 are my guys. Trent Williams is in there for you. Best defensive lineman, not one of your guys. Best Cowboy, Brent Maher. Or Best Cowboy, Best Kicker, Brent Maher. Dustin Hopkins is #5. No punter? Come on, dog. NFL records. Let's see if anything's been broken. Passing yards. No. Passing touchdowns. No. We haven't done anything interesting. We haven't broken any in-game records.
Oh.
You playing your next game yet?
Yeah.
We gotta play the Bills.
Playing the Panthers.
You watching my stream still?
Yeah, it's up. I'm not really watching because I kept hearing double.
One down, 2 more to go.
Yeah,
this
idiot.
Thanksgiving. It's the coach. This is
Come on,
a special
Clay.
holiday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it's a tradition that started back in 1966. Football in Dallas on this special Thursday. And this one's a rematch from Super Bowls 27 and 28 between the Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. From our EA Sports family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. As we send things out,
I'm depressed, Bacon.
the best in the biz. Brandon Gotton.
You're not watching my stream anymore.
Will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
We'll be alright.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Here's Prescott.
AKA, don't be a bitch.
And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
I really want to finish this stupid Horizon Zero Dawn.
They want to see in this game as well.
You want to play that? You have it?
Bye.
First down, but it winds up incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver.
Wait, say that again? What do you guys?
We're both saying different things.
I didn't know you had that game.
I don't.
Brought in by Gathers.
The crossover event in London.
Oh.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have.
And they're gone tomorrow, but I'd like to.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
I'd like to finish
So the
most of
offense
them.
set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Looking to throw, Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete.
But Bacon can attest, I haven't gotten the best teams while your headset.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I'm getting experience for it. I'm getting parts, and that's all that matters. But it's not an efficient run.
Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
I had one guy we teamed up super well, and we beat a guy in literally like
Certainly making his presence
7 minutes, which is unheard of. You know how long it fights.
Yo.
We beat him in 7 minutes. And I was like, oh, cool, this is going very well. And then it just.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Well,
I had a guy die 9 times.
Off the edge, and he can do it against the pass.
I will do it 9 times.
Like he did there.
And you mentioned the load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Prescott.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Can't stop throwing picks.
33, and his crew will take over with
I'm getting rid of Dak in the offseason, dude.
I don't know, I might be tempted to get
with a little
Madden
over
next
2 minutes
season
to
if we
play
keep
in
doing
the
this.
second quarter. The offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look.
Did you hear me, Bacon?
And he's up
Yeah.
at the
I'm getting rid of Dak. I don't know. Is he a free agent?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And we've hit the 2-minute mark
Dak?
in this first half of
I
action.
don't know.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one person.
If Rush is in the party, well, never mind, we can't ask Rush. I don't trust him.
He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No, Carl, he's not a free agent. The Cowboys are going to re-sign him to a 17-year, $626 billion deal. Fires Joe Madden.
Why does he sound like Bob?
I don't know. He reminds me of a Southerner.
The first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Prescott now.
My name is Rush. I have camo seat covers in my truck.
It's 1st and 10.
Go Pack.
Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
That's my Brett Favre voice.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Sorry.
Instead, in second
This is my video apology to my wife, Deanna. Dear darling, I'm so sorry about the waitress and the stripper in Cincinnati. It was the pills. I stopped taking them, but I can't stop being bad. Go Pack.
I love sending dick pics to waitresses.
Took a picture of my Johnson and sent it to a young woman. I thought that she would like it. She didn't. I feel like that's just boys will be boys. Go Pack.
I didn't act on it at all. We didn't have any sexual intercourse, but I sent
Never
her a
had
picture.
penis-area contact with her vulva.
offense ready to get back out there as
But I definitely did send her my wiener.
She did see my Johnson, and it is impressive. Despite what pictures you may have seen, they were altered.
She did see my Keyshawn Johnson.
Keyshawn Johnson.
And now the only way I could show y'all that my penis is actually much more impressive would be to send y'all a dick pic, and I obviously can't do that according to my lawyers.
You guys will never believe me due to the fact I cannot send any more dick pics.
If you want to come over to my house for some coffee, I might just come out of the shower without a towel.
Complete another accident, and then you can see that my wiener
It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around
That
the
my
40-yard line.
one-eyed wonder worm is impressive.
Whispering eye.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
Whispering eye. What's that mean?
So Carl, guess what I made tonight?
Smash burger.
Nope, sugar cookies with Oreos inside.
Okay, not gay.
Able to get 7 on that first
You had me at
pass
Oreo.
play. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I had myself at Oreo as well.
Tight end Jarwin. And he's got a first down.
What was the first thing you guessed?
Made at the Bills 42.
Smash burgers? It's been a long time since I made one.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got a man
I
complete.
should do it soon.
Pretty much had Norcasm every freaking time you logged on. You're like, Carl just made smash burgers. I want to make smash burgers. Like,
Dude, it's so good.
kind of like Brett Favre asking about smash burgers.
I took the patties of beef, formed them into balls, got the pan nice and hot, a little bit of oil in there. Then I put the
Would you like to
beef
see my smash burger?
in the pan after I'd heavily salted and peppered it, because that's what you do with ground beef. I pressed it down into the pan, cooked it. It was great. Go Pack.
Would you like to see my smash burger?
I will smash my meat on camera for you. To any attorneys listening, talking about ground beef.
We get numb, sometimes we get immune, but 1,200, that gets your attention fully. Congratulations, phenomenal job, and I don't think he's slowing down yet.
I don't think so either. He makes it look easy, but this one not to be taken lightly. On 2nd and goal, Prescott escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Austin.
Ugh.
No gain that time on the completion. And it'll
Bill's defense, man.
a little risky there.
If you were watching the stream, Bacon, you'd see it.
You did. You complete the pass, but you
I'm
don't
focusing on
How many times
Carolina's
have we
defense
seen
right now.
when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its level.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Prescott now eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. A first down throw for Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Now Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards that time for number 19. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Prescott. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. Garcon with his first grab, good enough for a first down. They go play action here on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. An 8-yard touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Oh, we're bombing him.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
I don't know why we're bombing him.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Here's Prescott, and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. First down, Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Prescott on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Looking to throw, Prescott, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, they continue.
You finished your game yet, Bacon?
That first round bye as they move to
Not
11-1.
yet.
And they'll get the weekend off now as they
I
get
just
a little
finished
extra
mine.
time to prepare to face the
And?
Chicago Bears. Meanwhile,
Do you
for the
wanna know?
Bills, it's a tough one to
Guessing you
swallow as they
won.
drop back to 8-4
I beat the
on
Bills.
year. And they'll get a chance to redeem
56 to
themselves
16.
at home next week.
Nice.
Dak Prescott was 27 of 38 for 491 yards, 7 touchdowns and 1 interception.
On EA Sports.
Nice.
Amari Cooper, 12 catches for 243 yards and 4 touchdowns. I'm sending a notice out to the NFC East that the champion has already been fucking crowned.
Go G-Man.
Go G-Man.
Players have contracts that are about to expire. Re-sign them so you don't lose them to free agency.
Shut the fuck up.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season.
Oh. Hi, buddy. What do you want? What's up? Oh, he is a free agent. Oh my god, look at all these contracts. Oh my god. How much cap room do I have?
This is the development trait.
Hell of a lot.
This is the ability.
82 million, Bacon.
This is a
Nice.
That's if I don't re-sign any of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know how tempting it would be to do a rebuild?
What was that?
It's like, do you know how tempting it would be to do a rebuild?
Your team's already so good.
I know.
Fucking block somebody, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, well. Motherfucker. Defense can't hold. What a piece of shit.
You lose?
Yep.
That's
No. Don't say that's it. You're not. I mean, you're 10 games into a 60 games.
I have 2 division games left. One against Bacon, one against the Eagles.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You could straight up lose out with how it simulates, and it wouldn't matter. Not saying that will happen, but
It won't happen. Let's see who's leading for awards now.
2 guys
NFL
were down that game.
NFL MVP, Dak Prescott. Coach of the Year, Jason Garrett. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Dak Prescott. Offensive Rookie, Dwayne Haskins. You had 2 guys go down, what happened?
Injuries. Broken thumb on one guy and what the other one was. Broken
Jordan
collarbone.
Reed breaking thumb. Josh Doxson broken collarbone. Hey, Alex Smith is almost healthy. He's ready for the playoffs.
bring him in.
Alex Smith comes back!
Bring him in.
And he's kind of connected to Ohio State through Urban Meyer.
Haskins is already an 80.
Is he?
Yep.
Here, I'm gonna look at your team stats.
How about you advance it? Advance it.
Oh, I didn't?
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Vernon Davis. Not doing much contributing.
He's number 2.
When was the last time you looked at my team stats? I got a tight. Like Jason Witten leads my team in catches. There was a game this season I went perfect with Dak. It was like 15 of 15.
Oh yeah.
What was it? 14 of 14. Yeah, he's played pretty well, but fuck him and his bullshit. Want my own QB. Drafting somebody. Is there a way I can look at the college players?
It's the scouting thing.
But we can't look at it.
You can't look at it.
Where would you look at scouting?
It's in your like to do thing.
Yeah, you scout players. You scout on the list.
You put it on auto, remember?
Did you put it on auto? Because for me it still shows up.
In what?
12 points.
In what tab?
In the first tab, like, where it has like your game and everything.
View weekly awards. Players ready to negotiate. Start weekly training. Play season game events week.
I don't know then.
Well, you can check for me. How many good quarterbacks are there? I'm getting off though. I gotta hit the hay.
Alright.
Talk to you guys later.
See you, buddy.
Have a good night.